So when you think about flexibility, everybody wants to be more flexible, right? So we don't want to have just passive flexibility, which is like the ability to, do a split or whatever, stretch your shoulders. That's good. That's a good start. But we also want functional flexibility, the ability to be strong in those stretched out positions. So the combination of strength and flexibility is also an important attribute. So what we're going to do today is a classic exercise, the overhead squat. What it is you're going to be in a locked out, stable overhead position. You're going to be locking the elbows out, creating tension by breaking the bar or squeezing your shoulder blades together so that that bar is really nice and stable. And then the goal is going to be to pull ourselves down into a perfect squat without the broomstick coming forward. Now, if this is a new exercise for you, this is something that intimidates a lot of people, this movement. What I want you to do is just grab a chair. I want you to just have that chair there as a target, and you're just going to be sitting down till your butt touches the chair. I'm not resting on the chair, I'm just standing right up. Okay, again, I can also add a pillow if I need even more elevation. Put a pillow on the chair, squat down until I just touch the pillow, and then standing back up again. The goal is to make sure that we're pressing out and the bar isn't sliding forward or swinging forward while we're doing the movement. So that's the overhead squat. Now, the way that this is going to work, if you have a dumbbell or a backpack or something like that, once you get comfortable and you're good and warmed up, you're going to grab a little bit of weight, right? You're going to go overhead, and you're going to really make sure you're locked out, pressing that weight up. And you're just going to try to squat and stand up again, right? That's going to be our drill for today. We'll do 10 to 12 repetitions on each side for the first minute. That's during the first minute. The second minute, you're going to be doing some cardiovascular activity for 40 seconds, which can be jumping rope. Another option that I really like is just kind of alternating or dynamic side plank transition. So you're going into a nice tight plank, coming up on one side, coming up on the other side. It's a great exercise. Really strengthens your core and gets you working. Or you can just do the mountain climbers is another option. So again, you'll be doing the overhead squats on the first minute, and then either the jumping rope or the planks or the mountain climbers on the second minute. I like the planks if you don't have a rope available for you. So that's going to be our strength work. We're going to do that for 10 minutes. Again, feel free to just use the broomstick for the overhead squats. And again, use the chair if it's a new exercise for you. Get that chair set up so that you don't lose your balance on this one and you have a frame of reference, okay? Next, time for the workout. The goal of the workout is a descending ladder, so you're going to do 3 exercises. First you're going to do 50 of each, then 40 of each, then 30 of each, then 20, then 10 of each, okay? They're light kind of exercises you should be able to keep moving without not more than a single break in those early sets, and really try to go unbroken as much as possible without resting. The 3 exercises are, first it's going to be 50 air squats, right? And if you really find yourself getting fatigued on these, just put your hands on your knees. Again, the goal is not so much strength development for here, but it's really just to keep moving for the duration of the workout and do it as fast as we can. That's the first exercise. Second exercise is butterfly sit-ups. So I'm going to grab a rolled up towel here. I'm going to put it on the floor, and then I am going to simply put my feet together and sitting up tall. I'm going to use the hands for momentum. Like I said, the goal of this workout isn't really to challenge your strength levels. It's to challenge your conditioning and your stamina. So we are going to use the arms to assist. And if I am struggling on those sit-ups and that's just not an option for me, or if I have a back condition, I'll just do a single leg raise. Okay, keeping my tailbone down on the floor. Trying to maintain a slight arch in the back. You can even slide your hand underneath your back and make sure you're maintaining a slight arch in your back on those. That's also a good exercise for developing your
abdominal muscles and strengthening your core. If the sit-ups are not good for you, I know they're not great for me. I do have a history of back problems. Sit-ups are not the best exercise for me. So that would be an option. Or you might just get tired on the sit-ups. It's a lot of reps. So consider the second option of just doing leg lifts. Third exercise, you're gonna do swings. Now, if you have a backpack, get some weight in there. I want you to challenge yourself a little bit with the weight, right? And we're just doing swings, right? Okay? I'm just making sure I don't get stuck in the wire here. If you have a couple of dumbbells, guys, I want you to try something new that we have never done before. 2 dumbbells, and you're gonna do a double dumbbell swing, okay? It's a totally different exercise. Again, it develops your coordination, just like the overhead squat. It's gonna challenge you a little bit more. Let's give that a try. That's a new thing we haven't done yet. That's the workout of the day for today. Your strength work, your conditioning work. This is gonna, like I said, you're gonna develop your flexibility, your coordination. This really develops all the components of fitness, this workout. Now, warming up wise, I'll just give you some quick ideas. Start with dislocates, okay? Keeping your arms straight, you'll do some of those, about 10, okay? Start warming up with your overhead, start practicing those overhead squats. It takes a while to get warmed up, really, for overhead squats. You can grab a bag of rice. If the backpack is too heavy, you just try some overhead squats just with that bag of rice. I neither condone nor condemn the consumption of excellent whole grain brown rice. Now, other warm-up exercises we can do some L flies just to strengthen the rotator cuff. We can do some abduction and then some flexion on the shoulder. Those will be good for kind of strengthening that posture, getting ready for the overhead squats. Okay, yeah, great. So have fun with this one, and we'll see you tomorrow.